Hannah, we both love a good rockumentary, don't we? But isn't it time we gave some recommendations for people who would rather listen to music than binge watch TV shows and films?
Funny you should say that, Ian, because British rapper Fletchy has just released his debut EP, The Colossal Apostle. It includes standout tracks Money Calling, This Is Crazy, and Ooh.
Ooh. And you don't have to just take our word for it. Fletchy has been shouted out by none other than LeBron James, as well as Dwayne Wade and Juicy J. A mix of humour, heartbreak, and hard-hitting beats. The Colossal Apostle is available to stream now.
And to find out more about this up-and-coming artist who is building a fan base on both sides of the Atlantic, follow @Fletchy2Fat. That's Fletchy with a Y, 2, Fat on TikTok and Instagram.
On ITV1 and ITVX, a new drama called I Fought the Law. And here's a clip.
Are you there, Julie?
Please, my daughter's disappeared.
There's no evidence that anything happened to her inside that house.
The jury have delivered a not guilty verdict. You are formally acquitted.
We've been wronged. Something needs to be done about changing the double jeopardy law. How can the man who killed my little girl be free to keep on living his life? As long as there's breath in my lungs, I'm going to fight for our daughter.
So a couple of episodes of this were broadcast this week on ITV1. There are 4 in total, and they're all available on ITVX. And my goodness, it is high quality. So Mr. Bates versus the Post Office caused a big splash, didn't it? And it was about one man's sort of fight for justice and the Post Office Horizon software scandal. This is another true story. Sheridan Smith stars, and she is absolutely superb in it. She's playing Anne Ming, who is a Teesside mother of 3, whose daughter, Julie, went missing in 1989. And the police have bungled the investigation. And I don't want to, in case you didn't catch the episodes this week, I don't want to spoil a huge sort of twist in episode 1. But anyway, it turns out that she's been murdered, and the prime suspect is acquitted when juries fail to reach a verdict. But he later confesses to the killing. And there's lots of evidence as well. But there's this ancient double jeopardy law, which dates back 800 years, which says that you can't be retried for the same crime. So Anne, I met Anne Sheridan and interviewed them. She's quite a remarkable woman, as you can gather, because she went on this 15-year quest to get the law changed. That was the only way she was going to get justice for Julie. And she ended up addressing the House of Lords, going to see the Home Secretary, Jack Straw. Anyway, this tells her story. Also in it, you've got Daniel York Lowe as her husband Charlie. It's also interesting the effect of this bereavement on the marriage, of course. And you've got Enzo Cilenti from The Crown. He plays DS Mark Braithwaite, who is a good police officer who helps her. It's like her liaison officer. And Sheridan Smith's, she's played some real life characters before. Cilla Black, cancer blogger Lisa Lynch in The C Word. She's also played the wife of great train robber Ronnie Biggs. She never went to drama school, but she is just, there are some harrowing emotional scenes in this, and she just absolutely nails it. She's outstanding. This is, for me, this will be one of the best dramas of this year. It's sheer quality. It's so moving, but it's not just. It's kind of, I guess, it's a bit of a triumph over tragedy type thing, because it runs the full gamut of emotions. And I've watched the first 2 episodes, and I cannot wait to watch the last 2. I'll probably watch those tonight, because it's so well written and so well performed, and it's also just an astonishing story. What did you think, Hannah?
I absolutely love Sheridan Smith because she manages, it seems to me, to get into the head of whoever she is portraying. And she does that with everything she does. And she's not a one-trick pony. She spends an inordinate amount of time, as one should in a situation like that, in watching mannerisms and the way they speak, and she gets everything absolutely spot on. And I saw her interviewed recently alongside the woman that she was portraying, and you could see her almost falling back into it because she'd studied her so hard. And I think that's really commendable and something that not many people are able to do, you know, spend that much time watching, learning, and know, yes, you know, makeup can do as much as it can do to make you look like someone, but actually those mannerisms, those hand gestures, the way she walks, for example, is absolutely key to this. And I think, like you said, the kind of the whole Mr. Bates versus the Post Office really changed the narrative, didn't it? It created a huge amount of column inches in the same way this is doing right now, and it's spectacular. It's absolutely brilliant, and and I think it could have. The story's brilliant anyway because it's shocking, as you say, double jeopardy. I didn't really know that was a thing. I do now. So not only are you learning something on that front, I think had it been played by the wrong person, it could have been a completely different story. I think Sheridan just absolutely nails this and completely brings that character to life, and hats off to her, because it must have taken a huge amount of time to get it that good, you know.